Okay, hello everybody and welcome to the Perth Dota 2 Championships Grand Finals of Joy versus names. I'm really bad at them. I can't handle it.
Team G, man. Team
Team
G.
G.
They've
Okay.
they've
But they
fought their
don't suck at
way.
names either. It's just mean.
Team G have fought their way up from the lower brackets after dropping in a match pretty early in the tournament today, and they've won all their games coming through that lower bracket and managed to blitz their way into the grand final through a lot of sheer will and hard work.
Hard work and dedication.
Yeah, that's what it takes. That's what it takes. I'm sure Joy or Jokes on You have a lot of that going around as well. So Shanghai Girl has been on fire today in mid, dealing a hell of a lot of damage on a Timber Sword, Dragon Knight, farming like a pro, and we've got a lot of carry potential from Wamburger as well. So both Joy and Team D have played incredibly well these last few days, and the Doom, not days, just today.
Days. Yeah.
It seems like days.
Yeah, indeed. A
God.
lot of matches today.
But yeah, it's been a lot of fun. We've been slamming them out. Huge tournament. I'm sure the players are starting to feel the fatigue of Dota game after Dota game, and their strategizing is going to have to be keen edge sharp for this grand final to come out on top. Now, Jokes on You actually have a 1 point lead coming into this best of 3 tournament. So all they have to do is pick up one more game, and then they're going to be able to secure their win as the champions of the Perth Dota 2 tournament, or the Perth Dota 2 championship here in Western Australia. But if Team G pull out a win, then that's comes down to a final match. So we'll just have to wait and see. Sunta Warrunner picked up yet again for Team G, and Pwn Me Please has been playing that like a boss.
Yeah, just
over these last
stampede
few
everywhere,
matches.
wreak
Yeah.
havoc. It was beautiful. The past few games, just 2-man stuns, 3-man stuns all the time, and just completely obliterating them, splashing them out with blood, and yeah, it's been good. Been
They've got a
gory.
crazy amount of push choosing that Shadow Shaman every single time, securing that choice for the high ground push. Because it means that even if they don't have quite as much experience, as we saw in one of the first games, even if they don't have quite as much experience as the other team, they've got that high ground push potential with the Rust Awards, which means that they can actually breach high ground a lot easier than if you had a more farm-dependent team.
Yep, and they really do love their sensor combo of the shackles and then into the stomp a lot too. And we see Murana. Okay, we haven't seen her that much. We've seen her a few times, but I feel like Moonlight Shadow is really, really handy, especially with our Sand King.
Yeah, and what we haven't touched on is Sand King has actually been picked up by Jokes on You, which means SK is now going to have to play a hero that isn't
yeah.
SK.
Is there anybody else? Skeleton King? Oh no, that's Wraith King. Oh no.
Wraith King now.
Oh no, he's
So,
totally screwed.
Yeah, I
Like,
know.
just-
What is he? What is he going to play?
The sweat is already drooling off his face. I can just feel it from here. Down there in Australia.
Yeah, it's just you can feel it from Belgium.
Yep.
So Sand King is going to be a big pickup for Joy, and is going to actually put a thorn in the side of Team G. So the Marana pickup as the secondary option. Do you think we're? I know it's really early to tell, but do you think we're going to be seeing a mid Marana, a support Marana, or a farming Marana?
I think a support runner, mainly because you already have a guaranteed stun pretty much. You just target it, and then you have a pretty easy arrow. It takes quite a lot. I mean, it's a good amount for an arrow and a stun arrow combination, I would say.
Yeah, and maybe possibly early blood or first blood coming out for Jokes on You to snowball their carry off of that. Now, I think it's the standard pickups for these guys, they generally go their supports and their off lanes nice and early, and then the last 2 picks are saved for the mid and the carry. I do wonder if they're going to be sticking to that routine that they've been following today. So whether we're going to see another support coming out, whether it's going to be AA has actually been banned out by Team G. So in that case, we might see Venomancer or Viper coming out, the mid choice coming out right now on the side of Team G. So
Well,
wanting to
never
pick
change
him
the
up
winning
before he
strategy.
gets. That's exactly right. Viper dealt a hell of a lot of damage to each of those supports, and even getting up to the carries. The Lifestealer couldn't handle a toe-to-toe fight with this Viper, and he very convincingly won mid against that Queen of Pain.
Yeah, and, oh, Tinker! I love this. I love to
Whoa!
see a Tinker. It's so good. It's an excellent counter pusher. You can push all across the map, make sure there's no early game aggression. You can blink away into the trees. You should be alright. Maybe they go for a Timbersaw as kind of a counter, even though not the best counter. Well, I love a Tinker. I really love it. It's awesome.
It's a bit of a left field pick. We haven't seen a Tinker run or even banned
Yeah.
in the entire tournament today. So I think it's going to be a really interesting choice here because they're pulling out a strat that obviously they've been holding in reserve and not pulling out and revealing to them, maybe saving the Tinker for the grand final when everything was on the line and they needed to win. So I do wonder how this Tinker is going to work out versus the Viper, but. It could work out nicely.
I think the
There's a
main
lot of
thing is that they want to be able to shut down the Shadow Shaman. If anybody ever get ganked, for example, the Sand King, then there's this Mirana arrow easy onto the Shadow Shaman, and then the Tinker can just teleport in with his boost of travel and immediately finish him off. I think that's their main strategy, but they get counter-picked. Nyx Assassin, really good counter to Tinker.
Yeah, and Tinker is so very squishy, and what he excels in is disabling. And later in the game, he almost has a perma disable with the Hex Stick, using his ulti to reset the cooldown for Hex Stick and just keeping someone permanently as a pig. And that kind of sucks, just to be a pig forever and ever.
10 seconds remaining.
The bright side is you can constantly play in mud, but the sad. And you have a tail. I mean, we humans
A
used to
curly
have
little
a tail
adorable tail.
before we evolved, and now we don't anymore. So if you want to relive your moments as having a tail, then Tinker's here for you.
Yeah, Tinker's got your back.
Yeah.
Oh god. So Nyx Assassin going to be picked up for Team G, and I think we might be seeing. I said, well, yeah, we're going to be seeing a support Nyx Assassin, which again I don't like. Don't like a support Nyx Assassin.
Well,
He's so wasted with his level 6 Vendetta.
huh.
Dire team ban.
Okay, wait. How are they gonna lane this? Okay, so
I think this Mirana is not going to be a support. I think we're seeing a farming or an offlane Mirana.
an offlane then, because I think Tinker's gonna mid. He's gonna want to go mid, have an early boost of travel, preferably around 9 minutes. So Nyx Assassin
5 seconds
probably
remaining.
doesn't have his Vendetta yet. Otherwise, he's pretty much screwed. I mean, if Center Warrunner has his Stampede or Nyx Assassin has his Vendetta, they can just immediately go on him, and like you said before, he's super squishy. He just immediately dies. Even his laser can't save him from all the magic spells.
Yeah, well, as I was saying before, I think the Mirana, honestly, is probably going to be in a farming position, so in the safe lane with the Dazzle and the Sand King, and she'll just be farming up a storm because, as you said, the Burrow Strike pairs well with that arrow. So even though she's not in a support position, she can still land that Burrow Strike arrow combination and get some nice first blood and early kills and early experience for that Mirana. And the Dazzle, great sustain.
They banned the Slaughter again. They really don't like that hero. They really don't like that hero. They've constantly been banning him. Like in the 3 games
I think it's they don't like that hero paired with Dazzle. Because Dazzle Slaughter is a pretty common ban with the huge armored debuff that happens on the side of if Dazzle got chosen and was followed by a Slaughter pick, then that armor is you can say goodbye to any armor on all 4 of those heroes on the side of Team G. So I think that's just a safe pick. I don't think the Slaughter will be chosen, but I think it's safe just to ensure that that's not going to happen.
Okay, yeah, fair point. They're gonna have to pick something more carry again. What are they gonna pick? Lifesteal is still in the pool? Yeah, Lifesteal is still in the pool. They could potentially go for him. They really don't have any stun that goes through BKB. Apart from the robots, they do go through the BKB or through Magic
Yeah.
easily.
We could be seeing a Lifestealer. We could be seeing a Luna. Luna's still in the pool. And you got a fair amount of aggression with the Luna too.
Not too sure
Could
about
see.
that. Luna's pretty damn squishy too, and Shadow Fiend, he's also
Whoa!
very
Okay.
squishy. Okay.
Are we going to be seeing a safe lane Shadow Fiend again? Because that was so weird seeing it last time.
Yeah, indeed. Also, I believe
Okay.
against the Tinker that Shadow Fiend has the highest losing rate because he's super squishy. So I wonder.
He's not going to be against Tinker in mid though. That's going to be Viper.
Hopefully, otherwise he's totally gonna get wrecked.
No, because SSZ plays carry on the side of Team G, and ST plays mid. So I think the ST's on the Viper. So we're going to be seeing a mid Viper and a safe lane farming Shadow Fiend for the second time tonight, and we were so shocked when it came out the first time.
Yeah. Did it work out though?
Okay.
I don't remember. It was on the bottom lane, Radiant side, but
It did work out. They won.
It did work out.
Yeah.
Huh. I still wonder how though, because it's a really weird thing. Like, okay, I can understand you want to secure your souls, but once you have your souls, you pretty much just want to go and farm somewhere. Either way, let's first introduce the teams. Starting with Joy on the Radiant side. I'm gonna quickly introduce them. On the Axe, we have Shanghai Girl.
Shanghai Girl.
I like to say Shanghai Girl. Idiot. On the Dazzle, we have Wumburger. On the Tinker, we have Zan. On the Mirana, we have Lollet's Death. And on Sand King, we have Super Hebe fans.
And
over
on
to
the
you
side-
for the Dire.
Yeah, on the side of the Dire, representing Team G for the grand final. Best of 3 matchup for the Perth Dota 2 championships. We've got ST on the Viper, who's going to be heading mid. We've got Pomi Please on his classic awesome Centaur Warrunner.
Yeah.
We've got D yet again on the Shadow Shaman. SK is now playing another bug sort of thing
Yeah, he has
on
something
the
with
Nyx
scorpions.
Assassin. Yeah, still a similar sort of stunt. And lastly is SSZ on the farming safe lane Shadow Fiend. So I am interested to see how these guys lane with it. But you know what we've not covered?
Tell
Is
me.
that Joy have a bloody axe on their team as the
Yeah, true.
farmer. Axe is in a farming position right now. So
I don't
Shanghai
know.
Girl plays carry, and I cannot believe that we're going to be seeing a
Well-
safe lane farming axe.
You have to say it though, they're all pretty squishy on the Dire side. So it might just work. He's going to have to need a lot of spins, but you know, you've seen some axes and they're just like, they get all the spins in the world. So, could definitely happen, you never know.
Yeah, that's true. It's gonna. I am surprised that they're heading into the safe lane though, because Axe generally benefits from playing incredibly aggressively. So you generally send him into the off lane and get him to even do some creep pulls,
Yeah.
and some creep cutting off the creeps, and actually making them making the creeps not be able to hit the tower, and you got your creeps heading up and smashing down a really, really early tier 1. Sending Shanghai Girl on the Axe into the safe lane, I don't know. We're just going to have to wait and see.
Yeah. We're gonna really see though, like you say. I mean, they do have some squishy people, but it's not like Centaur Warren is that squishy, so I'm not too sure about that. But
Yeah, and Axe tapers off really early into the mid game, and becomes a lot less effective unless you're hugely ahead.
the one
Yeah,
thing
in
that I
terms of-
think that they might want to try to do with the axe is to get all the attention off of Tinker, because you constantly want to kill him. You want to prevent him having his boots of travel. So instead, you're just gonna go play super ballsy with axe, maybe feed a kill or two, but in the end, it can be just worth it to get the boots of travel for that. So-
This is true. And as a quick reminder, have we got the overlay changed?
No, and that's why I'm gonna do it right now.
Cool. Cool. So we got Centaur Warrunner in the off lane heading in to contest this farm with the axe, and I am still very, very interested to see what's going to be happening. He's decided to go first level in return, and actually deal a little bit of that damage straight back to the Dazzle, who's going to be harassing him. SK moving in on the Viper, and he's sitting to the side. I feel like he should be visible. He's got a haste rune, so we could be seeing him go on this Viper with a level 1 Burrow Strike. I don't know if the Tinker has his bots, has his marching machines, as well as a laser, but it doesn't look like he wants a bar of it. Doesn't want to go on that Viper.
There's
now
some
sitting
weird
at top,
shenanigans going on the bottom lane. I mean, Axe is really seems to just go and farm, and I'm confused.
it's not the Axe that we're used to seeing.
No, usually it's like, I'm gonna go past your tier 1 tower, I'm gonna go stand there, let creeps hit me like a man, and just, yeah, swing around like a madman with an axe.
Yeah, just gonna spin like a mofo.
Yep. And here it's just like, I'm gonna carefully farm. And if my enemies
just
come...
wait for it. Wait for it. Right click. Yeah, gold. That's right. I love gold. Right click. Now. Yeah. That's really the secret of farming. Just getting that warm fuzzy feeling whenever you hear the ching of gold. Now SSZ on the farming position already has 8 souls sitting for him. So checking out the last hits of Denies. Axe, speaking of farming, doing quite well.
Wow.
12 last hits. Leading the CS right now.
New meta. New freaking meta.
Farming Axe. Who knew?
I
This
was
tri
gonna
lane.
say something, but I forgot a bit. Nah, I'm gonna get it back again soon, hopefully. Uh-oh.
Lolitude
Tinker
is,
might be
is
in
getting
danger
shot.
here. He got a bottle now, and Viper not being able to kill him with a final blow. Or 2 maybe needed.
So Tinker very close to going down. Viper almost up. Do you think he's going to be going a bottle in this, or do you think he's going to be rushing a mech straight out like he went for last game?
Against the Tinker, I think he wants to have a bit of a bottle. Just some health. Otherwise, there's a chance you die. I mean, Tinker has quite a lot of tools to really deal a lot of damage in the early game. So he opts to go for the March of Machine build, so he's not gonna get that much damage done. Otherwise, you just go for something like a missile build. But yeah, he's just gonna scare him away, stop him from getting last hits, maybe even farm some ancients, and I think it's gonna be pretty alright. It's a good way of zoning the Viper out, actually.
Yeah, really good ward here to make sure that this Tinker doesn't get some early ancient stacking, or if he does, that they know when he's heading in to get those ancients. Because March of the Machines.
Mirana top lane though. There's gonna be a shackle there. Oh, it doesn't look good. There's an impale stun, and dead he is. Another shock to the face. That's a dead Mirana.
That is a very dead Mirana.
And I feel like she really overextended there. She was standing here. They were all surrounding her. She didn't have any ward there, but I think they just de-warded it here with the little sentry ward. So that might have been the problem.
And Axe is now doubling the CS of the closest person on the Shadow Fiend.
What is this game?
So Shanghai Girl showing us her incredible farming skills and the rate at which she farms like nobody's business. And I suppose like checking out right now, she's just getting all of the last hits because she is sitting and getting and spinning, and making sure that she gets all the last hits on each and every single one of these creeps. Clears an entire wave and has the last hits on all of them, and that's a tier 1 tower down. 4 minutes 45.
Yeah, I feel like they can just keep pushing this, and they might actually maybe do it. I mean, they can go for 1 balls a game. They have a 1-point advantage. If they win, then they might have just won it in a unique fashion, really, because this is an ordinary, to say the least.
Yeah, extraordinary.
Yeah.
We got the Nyx. He is sitting up, and he kind of wants to go for a bit of a gank on Zan, on the Tinker.
Dazzle's there though, so I don't think he will be able to do it. Also, the constant March of the Machine spam as much as he can, just really make sure that nobody can go in. But oh, Dazzle spotted him out, and Nyx goes by.
So Axe.
Okay. How's been his farm been going? Great, actually. He's already at 1,500 gold. Almost 6 minutes into the game. Doesn't even have 1 kill or 1 assist. Just pure creep spawn gold.
That's just immense.
That is immense.
And I think Centaur Warrunner really wants to draw some attention to this farming Axe, because he is just free farming right now. Level 6, has his ulti, has his slam dunkin. Centaur's level 2! He has been driven so far back that he has next to nothing. He's level 2 at 6 minutes in the game.
Strike coming from the Sand King. There's gonna be a regeneration rune there. Ultimate being used on the Sand King from the Viper. There is the Shallow Grave. Corrosive Skin. Nope, it's gonna be just alright. Now the axe is coming in, gonna be super manly. Doesn't even have his Berserker Skull. He just went full Battle Hunger. And double man impale. Really nice from the Nyx Assassin there. Now Axe has to run away, teleports away. I don't think he will make it. Will he make it? He has 22 HP. And makes it out.
Both the
Alive.
Sand King. Oh my god.
What a
Super
man.
Eevee fans. And Shanghai Girl, incredibly lucky. That corrosive skin ran out a millisecond before the Shallow Grave ran out from the Dazzle. And Shanghai Girl, as you said, 20 health, and that was when that was what she escaped with. So oh dear, incredibly lucky coming up from both those heroes. And I think Team G are going to be biting their knuckles right now. To be like,
It's still worth to do though.
God.
Oh no, look at Axe. There's the Sand King just sandstorming, and then Axe like, I'm gonna take your farm. And that's his blink deck,
And
almost.
Yeah, that's big. Blink Dagger done. 7 minutes 30, 7 minutes 40. Give it another 50 gold, and we're gonna see Blink Dagger coming up.
Let's keep it on 8:30 or something.
8 minutes.
8 minutes? Yep, my minute. 8 minutes.
There it is.
There you go. Even he uses Battle Hunger. He just that's where to fight. He wants to get his Blade Dagger ASAP, but really, that's an early Blade Dagger, I think, in comparison to other Blade Daggers.
Yeah, we saw the stat coming up a little bit earlier. I can't remember what the average time was. I think it was something like 13. 15 minutes. Yeah. There we go.
15 minutes. This is 8 minutes. That's ridiculous. It's like getting a 4-minute Boots of Travel or something, and this Stinker's not doing that well, actually, talking about it. I mean, he's not doing badly, but I think he's gonna get his Boots of Travels around the 12-minute mark. Something like that.
Yeah, so not bad, but just not very fast compared to this Axe huge super speed Blink Dagger. Now, Mech...
He's been smoked up, he's gonna go on a Shadow Beam, there it goes! Hit, and he's gonna hit, and hit, and hit. There's the Star Storm, and slam! Oh, nice 2-man impale. This is gonna be enough.
Slam dunk. Take that.
He's just gonna... Okay, no. He's gonna go back for a moment. Axe decides it's enough. Just for this moment. He's gonna be back. Don't worry.
And Robo the Magi has been picked up by Axe. So we could be seeing a...
Blade Mail. Oh no.
Yeah, I think Blade Mail's definitely the choice for Axe in this situation. Gonna be getting off to a huge start. I haven't seen an Axe, going into a farming position and see such a quick start. I mean, 8-minute Blink Dagger, and now I think it's just going to be roam, kill, roam, kill, roam, kill. Wants to go on and blink in on that Viper, and ST is not having a bar of it. He is staying well out of blink range.
Yeah. It's scary though, knowing there's an Axe. He's such a good early gamer. It's ridiculous. At least if your RNG is with you, otherwise it's pretty damn meh. Darude says the Sandstorm.
Sandstorm.
Oh, it's a fail, Jake. Okay, let's see here. Let's have a quick look at the gold graph and experience graph. Actually, it seems to be going in the way of Joy, but it's kind of. It's not very stable. It's like up, down, up, down. Every time there's a kill, there's a bit of difference. But the XP seems to be going down, mainly because they've been, with 3 people at the middle lane and haven't really done anything there for the past few minutes. And the gold is following the same behavior pretty much.
Yeah, and I think the issue is that both the top farmers for each side are currently neck and neck. You've got 4.3k on the Axe versus 4.2k on the Shadow Fiend, both in their #1 farming
talking
role.
About the Axe top lane, he's gonna go in. There he goes. Battle cry and dunk. Oh no!
Oh!
Nice and bail from the next
Great
assassin.
stun.
Oh, but there's
Oh,
no
that blink,
dunk
though.
penalty. No, just battle hunger. No dunking to be given. Boof.
Easy.
Oh!
Nice stun.
What an impale
The
again.
Nyx. Yeah, I think SK is right on top of those stuns.
He's good with them. Like, Nyx Assassin is different than a Sand King, but in a way, he's pretty much the same. He has the same kind of stun, although...
It's just not targeted.
Yeah, it's not targeted, though, it's true. But, you know...
So it's a little bit more difficult. So really impressive skills coming out from SK with the stuns. So Team G showing their own individual skill, their own sets, and saying that, look, you know, you may have a weird farming axe, but we got skilled players here. Bring it on. Pwn me please on the offlane Centaur War Runner. We've got SK. You know, these heroes or these players have shown their skill.
Yeah, there's 4 people at top lane there, and in the middle lane, the axe is pushing as quick as those 4 players, but all by himself. Well, actually with a dazzle. Together with it, but...
Yeah, and that dazzle just adds the sustain. A shadow wave coming from the axe means that, you know, the little damage that's being dealt to him through his stout shield is actually just being mitigated, and he can just sit there and spin, tank the entire creep wave.
And Tinker now does have Boots of Travel, so he can now start to go everywhere. We'll be doing fine. Man, all these informations.
Awesome facts, yeah. Better red than dead. Reference to the Cold War slogan. Huh.
Like,
That
it's
is-
incredible how many references there are. I really want to see a list of all the known references. Because there has to be some...
That would be amazing.
Yeah, that would really be amazing. If anybody can list it in the Twitch chat, that would be really, really great. I would greatly appreciate that.
We'd give you like a pat on the back. And
Yeah,
maybe even
but no,
a self-made medal.
Because I wouldn't know where to search for it. Maybe the dev forum has it? Maybe?
Who knows? So ST back in mid, trying to get this mechanism up and running. Headdress is completed. So we're going to be seeing all that's left now is the recipe for mechanism. And Viper's going to be all set and tanked up, ready to go.
I love how Center's thinking, should I go or should I not go kill that camp? Maybe I will kill myself. Oh, okay. He's gonna play it safe. Gonna play it cool.
Throw
Not
out
gonna
a
be
stun.
part of the biggest plays. Volume 10? No. Oh, long range arrow almost going to hit on the next assassin, but not quite.
SK is going to be safe for the short period. Nice aggressive ward placed here for Joy. So they're going to be able to keep an eye on as soon as SK pokes his head out. Now SK facing SK. They are within stun distance of each other.
The Roland is now there.
And they two at the exact same time. Oh, that was great.
Wow, that was good.
Perfectly
Wow.
in sync. Oh, that was a thing of beauty.
Absolutely marvelous. Wow. Gotta watch that in slow mo. Plus the thing of Enigma. I'm gonna really watch it. I just need to know. It still boggles me. Okay, no arrow to hit.
So Shadow Shaman just sitting there trying to play defensively, but be able to hold back this push from Wamburger and lol its death. Interesting choice is Wamburger's actually on the Dazzle, so not in a farming position this role.
Well, yeah, you know, you gotta switch it up every so often. Still, if they lose this game, they still have another game they can win. They have a lot less pressure than the Dire. currently. Who don't want to
That is
change
true.
their teammate.
Dire can't drop a game right now.
Yeah. If they lose it, they lose it. But they're still gonna go home with some money and the pride of the second place.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And second place in a tournament like this is nothing to sniff at. So you know, some really big teams coming out, and Joy were the sort of the big contenders in this matchup. They've won most of the stuff around the local scene. So if we do
nice
see
arrow on the Nyx assassin. I don't know if they can kill him off though. There's gonna be a battle hunger on him. Again, the center war. Oh, nice save from the Dazzle, might save it, and there the marching machine's doing work. But now he's being trapped though, the axe. Aye. Doesn't look good for him. He has to try and get out of there. He is barely gonna survive.
Oh!
Yes, the Dazzle weave doing
8
work.
health! 8! He was on 8 health! What the hell? One more!
And
that is twice now that Shanghai Girl can count her lucky stars and just be amazed that they got out alive and in one piece.
it's the weave. It's so strong. Like, it's incredible. And 3 people died for that. For nothing, pretty much. For an almost dead axe. I feel like a big part was though the battle cry and then the marching machines under that. That really does deal a lot of damage. So I see why they chose that combination in specific.
Yeah, the Dazzle and the Axe leaning together is a huge amount of armor that you can be adding on with the Berserker's Call followed by Weave. I mean, that's Berserker's Call itself. It's only a short duration, but that's 40 armor for 2.8 seconds.
I think he might be in a bit of trouble here. He's trying to defend the lane. He's been doing pretty well at it. He's just, okay, just gonna chill out. There's 4 people there, but he doesn't even know. Uh-oh, Axe. Axe, don't be over-aggressive. They want you to be that.
He wants to. He really, really wants to.
And
See some more rotation from that Tinker. Can just shift around, be in every lane at once. And this tier 1 mid is hands down going to go down in this next push. I wonder if they're going to get the deny off.
I don't think so. Maybe Viper's gonna try. He doesn't want to pay with his life. Okay, Axe gonna. Oh, gonna take. No, Axe is gonna win. Gonna battle cry. Nice stun again from the SK. Even gonna use his ultimate. It's just a stampede. And, okay, that just happened.
So BKB is now up on Shadow Fiend, which is kind of scary right now.
Yeah.
That's gonna mean that Dazzle isn't gonna be able to do anything. Sand King's not gonna be able to do anything.
Whoops. And look at that Tinker. He just fires his rockets and they're all scared. Like even the center Warren takes so much damage from that. He only has. Okay, you need to fire 4 rockets and he's pretty much dead, the Centaur Warrener. And although that sounds like a lot, for a Tinker, it's like, okay, give me 12 seconds, you tried to siege me, whatever. Don't care.
just let me pop back to base for 1 second. I'll be back in a blink of an eye, you know, don't worry. Oh, 2 minutes!
Nice Burrow strike again, hits 2. Now there's gonna be the ultimate from Shadowfiend. He's not gonna use it. Axe though, wants to fight very, very much so. And the wards, they don't want to fight. The Sand King died there.
SSZ with that crazy quick, the cancellation of that ulti. He was a millisecond away from blowing his load, so managed to contain himself just in the nick of time.
That could be okay. No, never mind. Could be interpreted some way, but yeah.
Good thing you wouldn't do that, would you? Would you, Dota Beard?
No, of course not.
No. Nothing but PG here.
Yeah.
So these guys are going to be pushing out this tier 1 bottom, and Tinker's going to be coming in to try and defend a little bit with March of the Machines.
I think he's going to be able to. I mean, they don't have that much thinkability yet. Look, like, Viper's like, okay, I'm doing things, and he's like almost dying. So, uh-oh. That's a lot of people.
I think Superheated fans might be a little bit above, his punching weight right now. Pwn me, please. Oh god, he's in the trees. Taking a lot of damage from the March of the Machines.
He's gonna keep doing that. I think he's gonna keep moving and moving forward, and then all of a sudden, bam, stomp, and just blood splatter everywhere. No, actually, just gonna run back like I was disappointed. Okay, anywho, stop playing. Oh, so many teleports! Okay, ultimate from Mirana being used now. They really want to get this axe. They really want to get this axe.
Oh, he's gonna miss him. Centaur is... Oh, axe is invisible right now. I can't really see him. Nyx hunting round. Cannot find him. If he finds Mirana, though...
Yeah, Mirana has been seen. They see him both. He's gonna be hit by the arrow! Mirana's like, uh-oh!
What happened to my arrow? Nyx didn't quite have enough mana for a stun. Couldn't throw out an impale.
Maybe if he had very quick reaction senses, he would have used his carapace just to have a little stun. Uh-oh, Axe now going in onto... He's gonna be...
Great Hex coming out from that... from the Shadow Shaman. That was really quick.
Probably pre-clicked it. I think.
Either way, that's really impressive play from D. Fast reaction times from the Shadow Shaman to cast that Hex before Axe got a chance to do Berserker's Call on him and seal his fate.
1 second of pause.
So we got Centaur Warrunner going for a cloak. Oh, he's got a cloak, and he's going for the Hood of Defiance for some magic resistance, and that's going to help deal with the Mirana as well as the Tinker to a degree. Maybe even upgrading that into a pipe. There's already some magic resistance on the side of Viper with his corrosive skin maxed out, and now that the mechanism is online, I do wonder what Viper's next choice for items is going to be. What are you feeling, DotaBeard?
I'm thinking what would be the best thing, and in one way, I feel like the majority of our team should go for a blade mail, solely because then you can just run in the March of the Machines, have happy children laughter, and kill the Tinker in the meantime.
That's a lot of money to invest on just killing that Tinker, though. I mean, 2.2k a pop or something like that. Like, it's not a particularly expensive core item, but I mean, it's still...
they're gonna always attack each other. Like, Axe is gonna attack everybody. Like, in the end, I think it will be worth it, but maybe you shouldn't do it. But I like the idea, though, because Tinker is what is deterring them from getting any towers currently. They get it, but they have to really slow siege it, and it's really freaking hard. So if they were to get that, then they could easily just kill the Tinker. With even 2 people having a blade mail is already a lot of damage. Plus the corrosive skin stops him from blinking away if ever something happens.
That's true. While Viper needs to go a few damage items, I feel, or maybe even some tankiness, just to stand up to that March of the Machines. But at the moment, Shadow Fiend, who's dealing all of the damage, he needs some tankability. He's got some great right-click potential, but at the moment, he's got nothing to sustain him in the lane. And a solo Axe can really kick his butt with the Blade Mail, and the March of the Machines blitzes the Shadow Fiend down. So he needs some tankability to actually face up to these...
a negative scepter again. Viper. Like the previous
Viper Ag Scepter. Yeah, that's some good tankability, and a great source of damage to be able to throw out that ult, the Viper Strike every couple of seconds.
They're gonna keep rushing towers though, and I feel like that's the right thing for Joy today. Because they're having the advantage, but I don't think they will have it forever. Oh, actually, the dire smoke up now. They're gonna try to make something happen, but little do they know, there's nobody there. Maybe the Tinker will come to defend. In that case, it will be a freebie, but... Uh-oh.
D has wards, and he is ready to drop those on tower. March of the Machines is going to do nothing to deter those wards.
There's gonna be... Oh,
and
TP
here we
reaction.
go.
Oh, a nice bell on the Tinker, and that's a dead Tinker. The, Shadow King has a con there too, and he has been hit now. He's gonna burst strike away. Hiding, blinking away. Might just be alright, really. But they got a free kill. And, they got a TP wasted from the
He's got no TP. He's going to have to slowly blink over to this side shop so that he can TP out.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
Well, they do get a tier 2 tower in exchange, so I guess it's still worth it, as they are really high pressure early game aggressors. Since when does Mirana have a little crone as an accessory? Huh. Never seen that.
Oh,
before.
that's an item. I actually picked up that not too long ago. It's a pretty little thing.
Yeah.
Double damage.
So Sand King managing to get out and be fine. Tika is just going to go back to what he does best and push these lanes right back out. And only 2 tier 2s left on the side of the Dire for Team G. Team G really need to pull this back, take out this top tier 1, and start putting some pressure on all of these tier 2s.
The thing I feel though is that Axe hasn't been doing anything pretty much in the last 10 minutes even. Like, what has he done? He's been running up, he's been running down, but has he really got any kills with the early game advantage he has? I don't feel like he has.
I think that the early game advantage is actually starting to wear off, and at this stage, Shanghai Girl is more of a disable rather than anything else. So just being able to blink in and turn them all onto Axe himself, and then his team can just wail on the rest of these guys. So the actual like solo potential and kill potential of Axe is starting to wane at this point, and he's just going to be used as a disable, even if he does have to sacrifice his life.
Uh-oh. Then again, ganked from the side, there's going to be an arrow there. Did it hit? I don't believe it did. But Mirana's there. She has used the Moonlight already. But,
SK is vendetted up, ready to go scout out things.
Now they see each other. There's the Axe with a 3-man battle hunger and into a freaking sand. What F? Just
double dunk.
Completely obliterated by the Axe there. And the combination. But Tinker does die though.
Oh, triple dunk! Triple kill!
And now,
stun!
Ultra dunk! Oh no, don't mind. But he got an
ultra kill!
Wow, that was spectacular. that was really good. That was a 3-man berserker's call, which really won them the fight. I feel. Otherwise, yeah. Wow. Okay. That was heavy. And now he sits on 3,700 gold. What do you do with that as an Axe? Buy a heart? No, apparently not. What do you do with that?
And it's towards, what, is that an AC, do you think? Or no, Shiva's Guard?
Shiva's Guard, that would slow their own attack. Why would you do that? Maybe, yeah, just slow them actually. Okay, yeah, maybe.
I don't know. We could be seeing an AC. I mean, that'll enhance the damage of the March of the Machines.
Yeah.
And the spins.
March of the Machines, though, that is not as far as I know.
Oh, that's magical damage. That's not physical. That's not physical.
It's not magic damage either. It's universal damage. I think it's not magical damage. It's not physical damage. It's something different that goes through BKB, but it behaves like magical damage. I thought.
Okay. Because yeah, when I highlight over the skill, it says damage magical, but it is a special type because it does go through BKB. So I don't know if
it was chaos. Either it's chaos or universal damage. I'm not sure.
Cool. Well, we'll be able to get our stats guys to answer that for us. Both Silk and both Silk and Rock on the stats for 4 states. Going to be able to answer any questions that we have,
Let's
which
get
is
a dual
great.
ward here. Just like one's not enough, gotta get 2. I actually really like the Warlock one. Looks pretty neat.
Dire's bottom tower is under
Arrow
attack.
being thrown out just to get some vision. Imagine if that hit the courier. Just take that out. And that's a tier 2. The 2 out of 3 tier 2s down now for Team G. And they really can't do anything at this point to stop that push. The Shadow Demon keeps getting disabled thanks to the axe. Has managed to cop the Berserker's Call on that Shadow Demon every single time. And he hasn't had a chance to maybe up.
The Sand King, no. Actually, that is really good for them. I mean, that they're making progress if they can keep getting these little pickoffs on the Sand King. It doesn't even have to be the axe. If they get pick off on the Sand King, the Dazzle, the Mirana, then the Sand King again, they can get totally back into this game. It's just the fun that counts.
Yeah, and Eagle's Song is actually up on SSZ on the Shadow Demon, so Butterfly is going to be coming up any second now.
He didn't
and when I say any second, pretty soon.
Yeah. And he did indeed go for a Shiva's God. So, it's pretty interesting. Probably just to catch up to people when they run away from him. When he wants to smash dunk them.
Slam dunk! And Manta Style coming online for Mirana. So that's going to be another big pickup. And I get the feeling, I think they need, I think Joy need a Desolator on their team. And I think Mirana should be the one to pick it up. I think...
Yeah, maybe.
I think they need to balance out that armor debuff that Team G have going with the Shadow Fiend aura and the...
Oh, Berserker's Call being used on the... Nice Impel though, but it's gonna do enough. There is a Sand King, he's gonna do some work. Now the Centaur Warrunner dropping low. Not gonna be focused, they're just gonna completely ignore it. And now the Sand King dropping really low. Moonlight Shadow being used. Mirana's also low. She's gonna go ahead and run away, but what a weird engagement. Actually, the Centaur Warrior did die to the hand of whom exactly? Tinker. Tinker somehow got him still. He was really running away, and that was a very thing there. But
I want to know why Shadow Fiend just gave up on Dazzle. I mean, he had Dazzle in his sights. All he had to do was just take a couple of steps onto the high ground, and 2 right clicks and Dazzle would have exploded. But he gave up so easy. So SSZ, I think, not quite having the confidence right now to take out and pursue these kills that they really need at this point. Team G need to get some kills on their side. The Talisman of Evasion is now up, so all that's left now is the recipe, and Butterfly is going to be online for SSZ.
actually, he is on the top of the network chart, so that's something. But it's pretty that close to Taker, Axe, and Mirana. So you could actually see why he didn't want to go. I mean, maybe he would gotten a kill on the Dazzle, but if he died for that, that would have totally not been worth it.
That's true. That is very true. So I think he was afraid of the Mirana turning around and throwing out an arrow to his face.
Yep. Haha.
Ah, there we go. It is universal damage and hits mechanical units. Damage
Chaos
does not
damage
affect
is the one
structures.
of Warlock Golems then. I don't know the thing, but it's not pure damage either. There's so many different damage types even. Like, nobody ever talks about them, but they are there in the game. Like the damage, I'm sure of that. The damage the Warlock Golems do is chaos damage, and then there's like different types of attacks too: heavy, basic, light, and they all differ to structures and whatnot. But have you ever heard about that?
I haven't heard like heavy, basic, and light, but I know you've got composite damage, which is both a physical component and a magical component. And that's, for example, Beastmaster's axes is composite damage.
Yep.
So yeah, I do know that there's lots of different types of damage in this game, and it all changes the effectiveness of the heroes.
Yep. But the sad thing is, there's nowhere really that you learn about them, because I mean, it's all in good and well that it says composite, but I never have seen a universal damage or chaos damage or whatever really. So
yeah, it's not really mentioned in the actual skill.
Nah. I mean, there's a guide on it. I'll try and actually I can just quickly go and look. It's called How to Win Enemies and Hurt People. It's a guide on the Steam Workshop page. It has a lot of advanced information. If you're interested into that kind of stuff, then be sure to check it out. I think it's a pretty good guide, and it's one of the longest ones I've ever seen. It is so long. It goes over... Sorry?
I think we should probably post the link onto our Twitch channel so you guys can check it out for yourself.
Yeah, indeed. I'm gonna do that once things calm down. Maybe in between breaks, if there is a game too. We'll see.
Yeah. Either way, at the end of this match, we'll make sure that we post that link up for you guys to check out the different damage types. So the Dire right now, Team G pushing out the top lane, wanting to get this tier 1 at last, and all the while just letting the tier 2 mid drop, the last stand, the last tower standing between them and high ground.
They don't care. They don't freaking care.
They need fast TPs right now.
Right, that was a long range ultimate from the Viper, but okay, nice dodge on the arrow. Otherwise he would have probably died. He's gonna use the mech. They scare him off, but do you think they're just evading the inevitable, or do you think they still really do stand a chance?
I think Axe is starting to drop off at this point, and even though his Berserker's Call goes through BKB, I think that Shadow Fiend, once he gets a little bit more fed, a little bit more core items, and especially once we have an awesome Aghanim Scepter coming out on the roster, which is really necessary for me. Although he's going
not gonna land. It's gonna nice stampede. It's gonna look at the pig. Okay, it's gonna run away. It's gonna be all right. Haha.
Ooh, thank you, Mr. Statsman. So we got Magical Hero. Hero is 100%. So hero damage, siege damage 75%, pierce 50. Nice.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff in there that I think a lot of people never even heard about. So yeah, definitely something to check out. I'll be sure to link it. If I don't, please remind me of it.
Okay.
Uh-oh, no, don't go on the hill. That would be bad. He's so tempted to go in and he's like, nope, 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 nope.
I wanna go in. Shanghai girl just like itching to blink in.
Yeah. Ooh, Dustler. They might want to make something happen here. Are they gonna jump under the tower? I don't think they want to do that. I think they still want to keep the advantage, just maybe get themselves some high ground advantage, or otherwise. Jumping them under the tower, I'm still not too sure about it. I'm not too fond of it, because they still have some combat mechanisms. I mean, arrow has hit. It's okay. I mean, you can have an impale, you can then have wards, you can then have a stun. There's a lot of things that can do.
Axe jumping in, getting it on. X. Oh my god, Shadow Fiend is in so much trouble. He needs to actually BKB up and get his ulti up, which is he's just about to do. Axe explodes. Down he goes, as does SK. And now the wards doing their damage. And then Shallow Grave has run out on Tinker. Tinker is down. That's a 3-man wipe right now, and they're going to be pursuing. They want more blood. Dazzle and Mirana trying to get away with TP out with the Dazzle. Does he make it? Stun coming out on the Impale. Getting out SK, doing great. Now it comes out the Hex, and this is going to be a 1 dead Dazzle right there. So Mirana, the lone survivor.
0-4. That was brilliant. The Shadow Fiend again using his BKB and his Requiem Resolves, and it does so much damage. They're gonna go straight up Roche, taking the advantage, and he's gonna go for it. They want to really have an Aegis on him, because that was a really good fight. I thought that Axe initiated a bit subpar, but still, it was a pretty good initiation. So,
part of the issue was that he only got Berserker's Call on one hero, which was the Shadow Fiend. So he had all that backup, and Axe just got turned into it just got hexed immediately, and there was nothing that he could really do. So that was a great instance where the Axe. It shows how important Axe's initiation is in the teamfight of Joy, and if he again doesn't hit those high disabled targets like the Shadow Shaman, and even the Centaur War Runner in his Berserker's Call, we could be seeing a big issue coming out for the team fight of Joy, because right now their main source of damage is this Mirana, and she's got a demon edge, so it looks like she's going for an MKB.
Okay, I lost it.
Oh, BKB popped on the shadow.
A bit aggressive there. He's gonna try to make something happen. Okay, no, just gonna teleport.
Oh, stun!
Nice
Blind
and
stun!
from the Nexus.
Oh my god!
They're gonna try to get it. Oh, they don't know.
She's there.
They
She's
think
there.
she's gone.
God!
No. Oh, it's so
I think
close.
they're just gonna. She got away.
Oh my.
Oh
Now
no!
you see
Now
it,
she's gonna
though.
be scattered out.
Still though, the Sand King's still on the run. Oh, they're gonna see him too. This is so close.
That was incredible. SK, I mean, that play alone right now, I am so impressed.
Wow, that was so close. That was too close for
MVP.
comfort. If I were Mirana, I would be screaming like, I don't know.
Oh, okay, that's just, my heart just went racing for a second there. And now they're gonna be pushing out this tier 2 mid, gonna be hammering down and forcing out some TPs, probably from this Axe and Dazzle top.
Yeah,
They
do
got some
have a
TPs.
TP. Uh-oh. Arrow on the Viper. The Axe is not yet here. Where is he? Where did he teleport? Okay, there he is. He went to the tier tray. They're gonna go back now, but... Or maybe. No, they want to keep going. The,
Arrow coming out. It's gonna
Oh,
pop
no. He
SSZ.
got hit by an arrow.
And now it might actually initiate. Axe pulls it out, pulls the Berserker's Call. He's got the out. Oh god, now down goes Viper. It's actually pulling out. We got Grave Shield. Huge epicenter coming out. Oh my god, that's 3 drop. Aegis is about to pop. And Shadowfiend is going to be right back up and ready to fight this out. BKB and now explodes. And instead of fighting, he's actually going to turn tail and run. He's lost a couple of people. Kills off the Mirana as 1 kill. Now Sand King in with the Burrow Striker. Now there's 3-on-1. He gets hexed. And now he's getting focused down. And he is absolutely going to die. Trying to right click and kill this Dazzle. Not quite going to succeed. And that is a 5-man wipe for just the Mirana. And just like that, turned around.
Dyer's top tower is under attack.
Whoa.
Okay.
That was a big turnaround. Axe. Shadow Shaman gets a kill on Axe.
Wow.
He
Actually,
just goes
that is
to-
very big. And now Nyx Assassin gonna try to make something happen. All the mana. Why are you not going in? I would go in. Come on, go in. Don't be a wuss. Okay. Nope.
Bam! Dagon! Zap! Down goes Nyx Assassin.
Boom! Stop! Whoa!
Pwn me, please. Look at that. He goes, please, Sand King. I got this covered.
Wow, there's still so much tension. The Axe dying there is actually very, very big. It's normally they push with him. They just now they kind of really can't.
Yeah, it's been I think you know he's back up and running in 5 seconds. So I don't know how much gold Rasta got from that Axe kill, but that was just strange. Yeah, Shadow Shaman killed Axe for 344, so not a huge amount of gold, but I don't know why Axe went on those Serpent Wards when he could just so easily die.
Yeah, well, the fact that he died is already bad enough. Like, there was no reason to at all. And I don't want to look at XP graph because it's gonna be sad for the Dyer.
I kind of want to see it. Oh, that went back to 0. It actually went slightly in favor of Team G, and now after that big team wipe has blitzed back in favor of Joy. But it's only about 7,000 XP in favor of Joy, which at this point in the game, 42 minutes in, not a lot. You head over to the gold graph, 7.5K on the gold graph.
Okay.
So yeah, it's not as we would assume, considering that high ground is close to being pushed for Team G.
So much tension in this game. Like, you know, it's about the first place too, but it's just so much back and forth. I feel like one moment there was like the total annihilation here in the mid lane, just like so many kills. The Shadow Fiend doing very well, the Axe doing a bit subpar, but that was why they did so very well. And then they got an Aegis, and then they fight and they lose it like completely.
Yeah, two massive items coming out on these heroes. MKB up on the Mirana, which means that the evasion for SSZ is now null and void when Mirana's concerned. But actually, inversely, Daedalus has now been picked up on SSZ. So this Shadow Fiend is going to be critting his little demon heart out.
Huh, okay. They all went Invis, didn't get anything out of it. Mirana? No. Who has a gem? Does anybody have a gem? Oh, yes. Dazzle does have a gem, so... Yeah, the only one that really they have a gem for is the Nyx Assassin, but I guess it's really good, because Nyx Assassin always lands his impales really well, just like the Sand King. They really are battling against each other. Like, this whole game, it's like, I'm gonna land a 3-man impale, and then Sand King's like, haha, I got your teammates too, and then it's 2 seconds of nothingness. Because everyone is stunned.
I meet your 3-man impale and raise you a 4-man burrow strike.
Yeah. Wait an epicenter. Because that one,
Yeah.
that one here was so beautiful. This line, that was like, mwah.
It was bang on, and that was the reason that 3 heroes dropped so incredibly quickly,
Yep.
including the Shadow Fiend, and popped the Aegis.
Shadow Shaman, what are you doing there? He's like in the bottom lane, just he has a TP, he has everything he needs, but he kinda really
What is he doing? I don't understand. Does he want? Does he want to
maybe
stick
he
around?
wants to try to get a kill on him? He just drops wards and does crazy stuff, but
Oh, if he had still been there, he actually would have seen the Tinker just blink in.
there is!
Oh,
there is!
there!
There is!
Oh!
There's gonna be the wards!
Heck,
There's gonna
what?
be a trap! There's gonna be the shackle!
Oh my God.
There's a shackle! What a player! Look at him go! No! Yes! He gets the kill! There's the buyback! Run away! Run away!
Oh my god, hugely aggressive blinks coming out from that Tinker. Tinker immediately buys back and tries to get him! And now it's a blink wall! They're going after each other. He's
So
really
mad.
going for it! Look at him
Yes,
go! Man! Oh jeez,
There's gonna be
actually
a
could die.
belter! If he gets killed, he won't be back for
Oh my
another
god!
95
Oh,
minutes!
aggressive.
Meantime, top lane, Viper being attacked. There's 2 people who died, but okay, lot of stuff.
That was just like a screw you, man. You know what? I'm gonna show you. I don't care if I die. I'm gonna take you down.
I'm a motherfucking
That was
support,
like
bitch.
a And that's 70 seconds without a Tinker. That's
Yeah.
huge. That is huge for Team G. All they need to do is just push out. Push the hell out right now. Take this team fight. Force this team fight.
Oh no,
SSZ just dodging.
that was dangerously close.
And SSZ has some health regen now, going the Helm of the Dominator, probably looking to build that into a Satanic with that huge right click that he's got dealing right now. He's got over 350 right click damage. That's huge.
Yeah.
That's
Axe-
without crits.
Axe actually has a little surprise too for Shadow Fiend. He's gonna build a heart, and he has it, I believe. No, wait, he's still waiting. Has a Reaver already. Doesn't need that much gold anymore. About 1,000. Yes, about 1,000.
Yep. 1,000 gold for that recipe, and then Heart's going to be up and running for Shanghai Girl.
Although, if I were him, I would still wait, because you see how these team fights can go. They either go really, really well. Uh-oh, now it does. They want to go aggressive. This is actually a really good choice. If they get somebody, this will be big. This could be really, really big. They see them.
Less gems to scope him
They see
out.
him. Oh no! There's gonna be the slow. There's gonna be the
Massive
bell.
blink.
There's gonna be the arrow on the Shadow Fiend. There's gonna be a Dazzle dead though. Now Axe. Axe trying to run away. Where'd the Tinker go? Oh, Tinker's there. Trying to keep them buzzy a bit.
Gem is picked up by the Viper. He can see the Mirana. What is Mirana doing?
Mirana hits an arrow. Shoots an arrow, hits an arrow. That's all that she wants.
It was an arrow hit arrow.
Okay, that was brilliant. Okay, so Shadow Shaman blinked up here, and then straight into his freaking wards. That was brilliant. Just a little thing.
And it's time for these guys to go aggressive. I mean, like, Tinker is back, which is a little bit unfortunate, but they really need to force and push out these towers, make sure that they're dealing the damage and that they're actually not allowing the slow siege of their tier 3 towers on their high ground.
Yep, and Shadow Fiend has a buyback, which is very important today. Shadow Fiend and Shadow Shaman both have buyback. I don't know though, do they really want to fight this? This is Nyx Assassin. He points it out. Oh, there's gonna be one there! There's gonna be a Burrow Strike there! And there's the epicenter! It's gonna be charged! But a Shadow Fiend there! Just right-clicking! It's gonna be a freaking kill! And the weave on the 3 heroes. If they want to defend this is gonna be very hard. They still have the gem on the Dire side. There's gonna be defensive one. Oh! Berserker's Call! Really good Berserker's Call! But Axe! Axe is dropping low! The Duckbuster! The Duckbuster is here! He's gonna go. No, he's gonna go back. It's okay. It was a okay. Well, okay. It was a really nice.
Link out from that Shadow Shaman. Great plays. Viper in a lot of trouble. Dunk. Swirl.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Not looking good now. Nice joke from the Nyx Assassin teleporting away, but what a bad fight to take. They're gonna try to make it a bit longer. My headset really dies. That's not good. Please don't die, headset. I love you.
Please stick out for this grand final. This is just insane. Back and forth, checking out the XP graph. Still hasn't moved. It dipped. It dipped in favor of Team G, and now it's just still sitting at 7.5k in favor of Joy. And checking out the gold, 7.5k still. I mean, it's so just. I feel like there should be some, some representation of what's actually happening with this, because it's so even.
Oh, an impale on one. He's gonna be Dagon. Oh, still running away though. Still an alive Nyx. There's gonna be Central Warrunner. There's gonna be Berserker Skull. He does not care though. He does not care. A nice Burrow Strike and Epicenter. This is gonna be hard. The only one alive is the Shadow Fiend. Now Shadow Fiend is gonna try to do as most as he can, but where's the damage at? He can't attack a next with 3,000 health almost. Whereas he's gonna try his best. There he goes, the Burst Strike again on the Shadow Fiend. He still has a buyback. He waited for it. He's gonna try to bring the Sand King down. He's gonna buy back now. The Nyx Assassin is still alive too. But can they do it enough? Do they have enough damage? I don't think so. Maybe he's gonna be able to kill this Mirana here. A quick kill.
It's all or nothing.
No, wait.
Oh,
what?
he thought it was gonna kill her, but it didn't.
And now Shadow Fiend. Shadow Fiend's gonna drop. And this might just be GG. Oh my. Shadow Fiend dead for 104 seconds. They're gonna keep pushing. And okay, Nyx Assassin buyback. They still don't give up. They keep going. It's the right mentality, but is it gonna be enough? I don't know.
At this stage, you have to think where can they go from here. Axe is way too tanky. He's got heart. He's got blade mail, and now comes out the huge level 4 Dagon, and Tinker's gonna be zapping for a hell of a lot more damage if he wasn't already.
They're gonna try to make something happen. Okay, no, they
not
don't
looking
want to
good
give
for
up
Team
though.
G.
Remember,
Joy
if they
are
win this
ruthless.
game, if Joy win this game, they're gonna be first place. So they don't want to give this up yet. They want to fight for it to the last breath, and hopefully, for them, they're gonna be making another round. But it's gonna be very hard. They're gonna try to go. There's the stomp on 3 people, but isn't enough? There's the wards too. A lot of attack going on. But the other one being attacked is a Sand King. Axe does not care. Axe does not give a shit. But the Tinker does. Look at the Tinker. The Tinker drops. Now the Viper attacking the Axe together with the Mirana. They're gonna both buy back. There's the Centaur again. They're trying to kill the Mirana. Are they gonna be able to do it? They're gonna be able to do it. But there's the Tinker, and there's the Axe, and there's the Dunks, and there's the Slams, and there's the Space Jam. Oh!
And there is the GG. Oh my god, that is the final match, and it is decided. Joy are the official winners of the LAN 2014 Perth Dota 2 Championships. the LAN event. Absolutely amazing. Great job to both teams. And that is first place Joy, second place Team G, and third place is MYN. My Nemesis Gaming. So huge thank you to everyone watching. Thank you to all the teams who have actually competed, and of course Callum for creating and running this entire event.
Yep.
Lastly, big thanks going out to Dota Beard. Thank you, dudes, for so much for streaming, controlling the camera, and sending this wonderful cast to our 4 States channel and viewers.
Also, a big thank you to you for allowing me to use the wallpapers and just allowing me to broadcast here. And it was a good time. I really enjoyed it. I hope we can maybe do it again in the future. We're gonna see. We're gonna talk it out.
Yeah, absolutely. Hope you guys have enjoyed such a huge and great day of Dota. And just feel free to check us out here at 4 States. Contact and learn more about the local Australian esports scene, and please hit that little follow button. We run on love, and the more followers we get, the more we feel that we can bring all this Dota tournaments and Dota casting to you on through Twitch. So thanks again, guys. Have a great Saturday afternoon, Saturday night, wherever you are around the world. And until then, I'm Berkeley from 4 States. Joining me has been Dota Beard, and guys, play some more Dota.
Yep. Bye.